Yo, what is going on, Dokkan community? It's your boy, son Dokkan, and we are back with another 55% showcase. So, I guess a lot of you guys seen my week's animation. So, all honesty, all honesty, that was my first ever Whis animation to date since the new animations dropped. So, super hype, super lucky. Um, so, we're going to take a look at our LR Vegeta Exchange Goku today at 55%. No dupes. Links are very, very low level. Barely use them in a few events just to kind of get some of these showcase videos down. So we're taking a look at our boy at a Pure Saiyans team today. And we're going to have a few different linking partners, but right now with the AGL Nappa, we're sitting at about 112k defense. Not the best first turn, but also right, very low level links. Keep that in mind throughout the showcase, 55%. Okay, so I'd also made a 55% Krillin and Gohan video as well. Seeing their Rainbow Showcase, they were not super impressive. Kit's kind of cool, honestly. You're always going to get a lot of key with them. You're almost always going to get that 18 key super, which you want to get the 24 key. That key mechanic, the key plus 1 per key sphere obtained, does make it right a little easier to hit that 24 key for us. So that is one good thing about their unit, or about their kit overall. But I do think I'm going to like the Vegeta just a little better. One, he's got the revive, plus he's got the exchange into Goku, and the animations are amazing. So now we have our 40% attack and defense support from Paragus. Defense sitting at 130k. So let's just take a real quick look at Vegeta here. Raises attack and defense on his 12 and 18 key super. Attack and defense, attack plus 150% plus an additional key 2 and defense plus 150 when his HP is 30% or more entering the turn. So as you notice, if you do enter the turn under that 30% HP threshold, he loses all defense for that turn. I would say that's a good sign that it's ensuring that you're getting the revive, right? That's kind of something they, I think, had to take into consideration here when building this unit. So, 5.6 mil. 5.6 mil with a decent leaking partner, plus a 40% support in Paragus and Broly. It's pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. I think our boy's doing okay. Now, a lot of you may be wondering why I brought the Int 3-year LR Vegito. So, that Vegito actually shares 5 out of 7 links with the Goku. When Vegeta exchanges into Goku from the revive, they share 5 out of 7 links. Probably one of his best linking partners, and some people may not be a fan of this unit where it's super old. I still love them. This actually was my very first LR that I obtained in Dokkan. I started right before the 3-year. And those 3-year LRs have been my absolute favorite since. So they'll always hold a pretty near and dear place to my heart. We're going to take Vegeta through a couple events just to kind of test him out and see what's going on. So let's hop over real quick. Give me just a second. And we're back. So I wanted to take Vegeta through a few different runs, and it's took me quite a while to get the revive and get it set up the way I want it to show you guys, at least to a casual player. I'm not a whale, but I'm certainly not free to play as well. So I consider that casual. Maybe a little more. I do put a little bit of money into it. Kind of give you guys that aspect right in the viewpoint from where I'm seeing here. So I want to take him through the epic collection of battles, this Planet Namek saga, just to see how he does against Frieza. And we all know, right, here, Extreme Class isn't doing much damage. They got a big damage reduction thing against them. But at the same time, when our Goku switches over, and if we get that revive in that exchange, that's going to eliminate that issue for us. So, also, I want to take a quick glance at the LR Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. That Vegeta actually shares 4 out of 7 links too with our LR Exchange Vegeta into Goku. So I kind of brought him along for that. I will has brought the Vegeta family GT hero Vegeta, just to make sure that we're always getting those rainbow orbs, to making sure we're getting, you know, as much key as possible for this unit. And one thing to mention about the Goku, where this unit does start off extreme class and exchanges into a super class, he does gain a different ability as well, where he gets 30% damage reduction when he's fighting an extreme class enemy. So right here we got 5 out of 7 links active with our Int Vegeta. Let's take a real quick look at his defense. 112k, 5 out of 7 links, no support. Not bad for 55%, right? Very, very low level links. I'm going to say our boy's going to be looking a lot better once I do get this unit to link level 10. 4.8. So, with a decent linking partner, no support on the rotation, you're looking at almost 5 million attack. Yeah, I think I like this unit better than the LR Krillin and Gohan, for sure. And I'm a big fan of these Extreme Vegeta units. I don't know about you, but I think our Extreme Saiyan teams are definitely lacking, right? What do we got? Turles, Broly, a few Vegetas. You know, I think we need an Extreme Class Pure Saiyans leader, as well as a Super. Honestly, we need tons of different leaders for these teams. Transformation Boost, we need a Super class leader for them. Right, so things like the Super and Extreme classes of Super Battle Road, you can always do it there. When there's any type of restrictions for Super or Extreme class, you know, you can kind of make sure that you're meeting those requirements with those teams. So here are Vegeta, 4 out of 7 links. Almost a 24 key Super here, just one away. Still looking at that 112k attacks defensive stat. That looks like it's about where he's going to hover when you're getting 3, 4, 5 links active there, with no support on the rotation. Now, I do think it's very crucial to mention that the Vegeta is getting a lot of defense on Super. So he's getting 30% on 12 key and his 18 key. And then he's also getting an extra attack and defense plus 50% when attacking. So our boy's going to be looking at over, I'm going to say over 200k. With us, let's say starting at 112, let's take 30%. We'll give him 30k from it. So he's looking at 140. Take 50% from the 112 again, over 50k. That's definitely pushing our boy here over the 200k defensive stat. So I'm okay with that. Definitely. Now here, so I know a lot of us saw Truth's first initial video, right? Kind of bashing these units for their, well, this unit specifically for his revive mechanic. I have to agree. I really have to agree. I mean, sure, you can always bring this unit. He's a good unit alone, you know, without the revive. Better with it. But I don't think you're going to see it that much. Of course, bring it some extreme Super Battle Road stages, Super Battle Road stages. We're getting Super once or twice, 3 times maybe in the first turn. This unit comes out, boom, you get the revive. Right? It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen that frequently. I would say, personally, I much more prefer the 6-year LRs as well as the Roshi's revive mechanic. But at least we're getting more of that, right? This is the first time we've seen it since the 6-year. I'm glad they're kind of sticking with that trend. So let's go. I'm okay with that. Now, it was really hard for me to get this unit's revive active in a good way. Right, in a good way to where we can have good linking partners, still survive the next turn, and, you know, make sure we're getting it on the last stage here for you guys. You know, I definitely didn't want to go into Ginyu here and die. That definitely wouldn't have, you know, been the best for us here. And as you can see, we are just over that 29% threshold. I've said 30 all through the video. 29, 30. We're right there. 29 doesn't make it any better, so, I mean. So, getting into the Frieza, we are right at that 30%. Well, we got 32, maybe 33% health. Perfect, and we got our Int GT Vegetas on the rotation. Amazing. Trying to think, should I pop an item? No. No, you know what, let's do it. This physical Vegeta's got to stack quite a bit. These Int Vegetas are not taking any damage. And right, this is just another call out. I am actively trying. We're gonna die. Okay, great, double digit. I am actively trying to fall under the 29%. But at the same time, you've seen me hovering around here now for what, 3, 4 turns? Starting to get a bit tedious, right? Kind of like we're dancing on the edge here of dying at any turn. So that's one thing I want you guys to take into consideration. And we still didn't drop under the 29%. Perfect. It's great. It's great. So, alright. Let's do LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in the front. I don't want to take any damage, but I also want to get enough HP so that we don't die the next turn. So, yeah, let's do that. .24 key super with a 30% support on rotation with physical trunks. These units, the Father Son Gallic Gun trunks, they honestly need a easy A to their easy A. These units were good in the day, but we kind of need a revamp, I think, of the Goku Black Saga. Again, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's just get as much health as we can. We're getting the Dokkan attack with physical Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Let's just not hit anything. Yeah, we're going to try to not heal as much as possible here. And it looks like this is really starting to kind of take a bit of work here just to get the revive active. So, I mean, hey, man wasn't wrong for bashing it, so I mean, and you guys can see this is a very, I mean, some of these units are very mediocre, right? The Trunks, the Vegeta, the Father Son Gallic Gun units. Got my words all twisted. As well as the physical Saiyan Saga Vegeta. These are not, you know, the tippy top bracket units here, right? Top tier units. They're just not. And it is still an issue. So, I mean, just saying. Just throwing that out there. Here we go. We're gonna die. 4.7 mil. Again, right turn, no rotation, no support whatsoever. So our boy's looking very good if we don't die here. Hopefully we can make it through the next turn and get that revive for you guys. But our boy's putting up some pretty impressive numbers here for 55% with, you know, the links leveled up as much as they are. So, big fan. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, perfect. Let's get this small hit in here. We're gonna get just a little bit of health just so he doesn't kill Vegeta right off the bat, hopefully. Perfect. Yes. Now, I'm pretty hype about this because it's the first time I've had it in-game, and these animations are amazing, guys. So let's go ahead and let's turn this sound on here. Let's check it out. Okay, and so obviously we can tell the defensive stat dropped drastically, and I think that just, you know, that's, again, ensures that you do die on this turn. Alright. Awesome, let's check it out.
I beg you, he must die by Saiyan hands.
I hated you at first, but I began to understand over time you were a proud Saiyan warrior. Just know this, I'll do what I can to carry on that pride of yours.
Oh, snap! Oh! Here we go, and again. With... Oh... And here again with, the truth already kind of called this out, right? So, when you get the revive, when you spend all day trying to achieve the revive, Goku doesn't even show up yet, right? No, he's not even here. Now we're going to have to make it through a whole other turn with him, you know, without him to get to see him. So, let's hope we can make it through here. It would be awful to die in this turn, so let's hope not. Alright, here we go. So, our boy Goku, only 3 links active here, but sitting at 129k defense. That's obviously with the 30% support from the physical trunks. Here we are, 22 key, 129k. Now, Goku's definitely a little different. He's getting that 50% increase on his 18 key, and he's getting 159% attack and defense start a turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 59% once launching a super. So definitely going to be above that 200k attacks defensive stat. I would even go out to say 220, possibly 230, right, with that stat that he had there. So let's see what kind of numbers he's going to put up. 5.2k mil, excuse me, and look at those animations. Dude, look at that. Oh, this Goku is fire. Straight fire. So you're gonna love it when you get to see it. So, you know, you're definitely gonna love it when you get to see it. So, wished it was more often, but hey, you know, do what you gotta do. Now, let's get past this next turn here. Now, I do want to mention, we're on a pretty, you know, decent team, you know, Vegeta's family team here. But I do just want to throw out there, he's got a lot of good support on the Pure Saiyan team. You got Turles, you got Paragus. When STR Super Vegeta drops on Global, this unit's going to be outstanding. They should link decently well. That's also giving this unit a bigger boost, you know, attack and defense at 170. as well as, you know, you have the support with him as well. So last turn we had Goku on 30% support. Let's look at his stats now here with no support whatsoever on the rotation. Okay, and we got a lot of int orbs. We'll get into 24 key here. 116k. Right, without support, it looks like you're just going to be very shy over 110k, which again isn't terrible for a 55% unit at, you know, 1, 2, 3 link levels across the board. And you got to also kind of think about this Goku on this Vegeta family team. He's sharing, what, 3 links, and he's at 4.9 million. And these animations, I swear I love it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that was, you know, he was underwater when he launched those in the anime. But I'm not going to knock it. Right, I'm not going to knock it because the animation is fire, so Bandai, thumbs up. Thumbs up on the animation. Spend some of that time into the passives, some of the mechanics, and we will be okay. Let's go ahead and pop us an item here. I don't want to die. Not when we've not yet to get to see the Goku that much. And now what I want to do, I really want to get both the support units on rotation with Goku because we're not getting much, we're not really linking up too well with any of these units, so I just want to try to get them as much support on the rotation as possible. And I also want to mention that was probably my one biggest pet peeve with the unit that I'd had so far. Is just, I really don't like the fact that he's on Vegeta's family, right? And then he turns into a Goku, and there's absolutely no linking partners on some of those teams for him. Give him some categories that's gonna throw in some of those Goku units. Some of those units that's gonna mesh very well. That's why I mentioned the int Vegito, LR Vegito. Once you transform into this Goku, they're 5 out of 7 links. They can both be on Pure Saiyans, but that's the only link that they share, category that they share, I think. Maybe they might have another. But still, right, there's not a lot of optimal options here. And now here's our Goku at 5.3 million. With 30% support on rotation, not being 24 key. Again, we're getting those guaranteed crits when we're fighting any type of extreme unit, which is amazing. Sorry, not guaranteed. We got a high chance of performing critical hits when it's an extreme class enemy. As well as he's getting the, you know, like I was mentioning earlier, the 30% damage reduction. So Goku is really rocking it, and the high chance to crit comes from Planet Namek Saga enemies, I do believe, not extreme class. Let's take a look here. Yeah, reduces damage received by 30% when there's an extreme class enemy. High chance of performing a critical hit when there is a Planet Namek Saga enemy. So, the crits are a little restricted. The damage reduction, not so much. Like I said, I'm okay with that. It's definitely going to help this unit out a lot. Make him quite a tank, honestly. Especially if you're getting those... put this unit in slot 2 and you're getting those 18 key supers, greatly raising attack and defense for 1 turn. Plus you're getting the attack and defense plus 59% on super and the 30% damage reduction. This unit's not going to take much damage. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So we got both support units on rotation. Hardly any links whatsoever. Now, do recall last time we just used an 8er. That's obviously why that defense is in the 215s. Without it, I'm guessing 140, 150, be realistic. Was looking at a 129k with 130% support on the rotation with 2. I'm going to say a good 50, maybe 145, 146, something like that in that range. We're getting a Dokkan attack with our boy Goku here. So 230% supports on rotation, hardly any links whatsoever linking up. 4.7 million. And again with these godly animations. Dokkan, we need more of this. If you're seeing this, we need more than 6.2 million crit. And this is going to do absolutely nothing. Nice animations though. Just saying. You guys saw that, right? We just, tanked that. That's what he's going to do to a lot of things. So, not that surprising at this point. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm trying to get a good, plethora of videos added to the channel here. No, I'm starting out super new, way behind in the game here. So, hit me up if you guys want a certain showcase. If you guys want a certain Super Battle Road run, Extreme Super Battle Road, whatever it may be. What are you having trouble with? What would you like to kind of look at? Maybe look at some details over and try to think of kind of a walkthrough or, something like that. Definitely hit me up. Let me know what you guys want. I'm totally okay with doing some shout out requests and making videos for that type of thing. Right, Dokkan's all about having fun. And if you don't have fun playing this game, right, then what are you doing? What are you doing, son? So, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys happen to think. And that's all for me today, guys. Have a great day, and later.